If you choose to want more in life, personal freedom, uh, enough money to buy experience, good experiences, services, paying best trainers, mentors, best people to have a conversation with. And that's actually one of my things. I want to have great conversations, enlightening conversations, lightning. Yeah, thunder and lightning. Bottom line is whatever it is that you crave and you need and you want to have in your life, you should want it and want more and want to find a way. Trading offers a way, okay? Making enough, making enough money, good enough, substantial enough, big enough. All right, let's get to it. Cover. Then you must have a ninja life, sniper life, metaphorically, of course, not to do it, literally, metaphorically, symbolically, metaphorically. It's an analogy. Mindset, like a mindset of a boxer: get hit, bounce back, keep fighting. But not, you don't want to be a boxer in that way. Yes, boxer, gladiator, warrior, fighter, that's good. Ninjas and snipers plan, calculate all angles, see all angles, plan all angles, and then they find an edge, a timing, an edge, a calculation, like a detective following a car which doesn't know which way it's gonna go. It goes north, south, then finally find a final direction. So that's what we're doing. We're a detective, we're a ninja, we're a spy, we're a stalker for the of market, and we're a sniper when it needs to be trade needs to be taken. We take it. We're a risk manager. We find the whole trading is about this. Find a low risk entry, place your bet with when the stop is not too far, or if it's far, obviously you're gonna calculate the size. Define your maximum loss on each trade, and that's it. Some trades, of course, you're gonna go all in and the whole margin. So don't leave the money in the account, like all your saving in the account, because you're gonna use it no matter what. I've seen it for 20 years. Everyone I know, whatever the savings they had, they got rid of. They killed it by putting them in all in the account, whether it's monthly, weekly, day, whether it's depositing weekly or at one time. So millions. So only put quarter of your savings in the account at a time. If you're trading any leverage, fine. I mean, US, you can go 50 to 1. So 50 leverage here, fine. That's max. Better not even try more than that. And I don't, going for those over offshore 400 to 1, 500 to 1. No, 50 to 1. Only wait for your edge with a point of no return. When the price is at point of no return, and I'll put some examples right here, right now. When the price at point of no return means it's almost you got the in poker you got showing the best hand. Nuts, most likely, well, nuts can not be beaten, but any trade can turn around against you even if it shows extremely clear, like solid direction, like its best setup can fail. That's the truth. So that's where the risk management is comes in. You're not gonna do a big stop and put all in. You If you have a 100 pip stop, you're obviously gonna calculate how much the total amount you need to risk and max loss. Ready, prepare mentally for the max amount to be lost, whether it's $100, 1,000, whatever the amount. uh, just an example, let's say you have 10,000 saving, you put 2,500 in the quarter, which is 2,500 in your trading account. uh, in currency trading, you can buy in US 50 to 1. I guess you can buy 6 to 7 mini in yen crosses, pound crosses, 7 minis I've seen. Okay, that's pretty much it. Goes a little. It's not I've seen. It goes up and down sometime. That's fine. It changes a little bit. 6 to 7 minis. It's pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. So you buy 6 to 7 mini, seven. Let's say 7 mini, and the stop is calculate the stop. If the point of change in trend, stop is where the change of trend. So if it goes below couple of recent previous lows, or a major outside ranger, or major pin bar, and stop out the stop behind a pin or behind the outside ranger, outside bar, then what normally are they? 50 pip. So we're not gonna put that 7 mini, 3 mini, 2 mini are max. So you're calculating the stop. Okay, there are times when you're gonna go and say, we're gonna the setup and everything looks perfectly aligned. Top down analysis, bigger time frame to smallest time frame aligns, and we're talking trend aligns, moving averages, everything, and price pulling back in an uptrend. Put some examples here, and definitely gonna go up just like this non-farm payroll Friday. Yeah, I went in for maybe 50 pip stop. I'll give you example in a little. But let me just finish this. There's a setup here on dollar Swiss. It's at the bottom. But we're gonna go over setup maybe another video, and some of this video. What setups are here. I will post this setups. Let's put it this way: the mindset is the only thing. You cannot be Tom H. Trader Tom. He said you cannot be the same person in life and be trader with the same mindset. What does that mean? You must refuse and replace all thought except these three thoughts, these three things. Never anything else. Here's the thought: I'm going to risk going all in on a $50 pip on a $2,500 account, 3,000 account, as an example, for let's say somebody who's just a average beginner, average person, not every person, just a beginner, and average small income trader, small capital trader, that 35 $350 risk, $350 risk on the best scenario trade. Are we gonna take it? Okay, depends. Everybody's situation's income is different. Everybody's cash flow is different. It all depends your cash flow. If you don't have a cash flow, you don't do it. Don't go over 5%. Then don't take the 7 minis. Yeah, $50 pip, 50, 60 pip stop after a news where there's a huge 1 minute bar, 60 pip, 50 pip, 1 minute bar, where you're gonna put stop behind this outside bar, outside candle. That means a huge. That just happened on the October the 4th non-farm payroll. Yesterday. We're going to take like 3 mini. What does it come out to? I don't want to do too much math right now. $150 stop on a 3,000, 3.5 is a 55% risk of your account. All right. I'm very aggressive. I'm like Trader Tom, very aggressive. Also, it depends really if you have a good monthly income. If not, don't do it. Then go for like 1 or 2 mini. 1 mini, 50 pip stop. 1 mini is $50 on a 3,000, 3 times is less, about 2%. Done deal. As I said, moving on, the most important thing is about the mindset of a trader. Ninja mindset. What do you do when you're waiting? That's the hardest part. Sometimes I'm dying on a weekend to open a trade as soon as and I used to do that. Never. I gotta find. I learned that I have to find another way to feel good instead of just trading. That's the key. We're gonna find something to feel good in life. I mean, if we weren't trading, we probably want to do something, some activity, whether it's positive or negative, some outlet. Name it. Name any activity in the world, whether it's positive, like sports, music, art, or it's not that healthy, like drink alcohol, cigarette, any partying, basically. We're gonna wait. We can wait to do it. Opportunity to do it. Trading can become like that. It's adrenaline rush, so can't wait for it to happen so we can find lose ourselves in that distraction. But let's go back to finding there's is nothing wrong having excitement and extremely emotional and passionate about trading, but never be reckless. Cannot be reckless. That's it. We're going to just find a way to feel good without trading and then take the trade when there's an edge, when there's a best setup, alignment, all the odds are aligned, and plan it. And let's say we're gonna miss a lot of setup looking back for the day, end of the week, gonna see, wow, I'm just looking at this dollar Swiss, obvious support. What couldn't be better? Technical setup. And you don't have to just trade dollar Swiss looking. This is actually a landmark. This is actually a indication of how dollar is gonna possibly do. A dollar was weak. Dollar went down again. Dollar went okay. Sorry, dollar went up. It's the opposite. Dollar went up against all currencies. Against yen, against all majors. Dollar went up. So dollar index. Obviously, I'm not watching, but it's probably making a U-turn at support, just like this. This is a weekly chart. This is a daily chart. Missed the opportunity. Dollars doesn't move a lot, so I don't trade it. Okay, 4 hour chart. Okay, but it's still, if there's a breakout, and this is a little early. Obviously, this now is a really clean breakout of dollar surge, which could make some money. So what we having here? Looking at 30-minute chart, 1 hour chart. So okay. So if we knew sitting here the price is coming up from the support many times, it rejected the support and bounced up, reject support, bounced up. We're looking at going above maybe this high. Okay. Yep. So when we go above this high, I know it's not pretty to when it's so a chart is zoomed in so much. I mean zoomed out. So I'm gonna just look at it. Okay, okay. This is the previous high. This is a high here. Starting here, could we take this 1 hour pullback to 50 MA to MA is the blackjack. All right, this was the idea, but it's a setup at any pair. We could do it at any pair. How many pips did it move? Let's say this was a great setup. Okay, it broke this and it's completely clean. Stop is right here. 84.37, entry somewhere at 84.88, 85.06. All right, 66, 60 pip stop. Another setup to buy, another buy setup before NFP. Okay, NFP, that's what happened. Dollar got really strong. Yeah, we didn't have a. I'm just checking if there was opportunity of pullback and entry in 5 or 1 minute. Okay, let's look at it. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah. I mean, just the usual. The thing was, this was not as clear already. I mean, this is not like something we're trading. Right now, what we're trying to figure out is these opportunities come. Trying to observe, identify. And what does happen when we see something on a weekly support, we look for reason to buy. Or any support, daily support, we look for reason to buy. What's pretty clear now is if the plan is if it comes to 1 hour, 30-minute confluence of support or any support, dynamic support of moving averages, and give us a V or U turn, V turn, swing up, swing, we're gonna buy. And again, maybe not exactly this pair, but it's a great example, perfect example of finding an edge and all angles, looking at all angles. Things probably definitely fundamentally you always know later was the reason for dollar to go and break out, such nice breakout after dollar going down since April, May, and weekly. Oh, it's just trading weekly range. You can easily see the highs and lows, lows. Okay, so it's trading a weekly range. It took out these guys here, these buyers here, stops and went on. So we never really buy at the support unless we see a confirmation of reversal in a shorter time frame. Confirmation, a reversal pattern, consolidation, then a pullback to confluence of tech levels of, in case of uptrend, confluence of support or resistance, support in context of up move, upward breakout, and resistant context of downward breakout. So that's it. And so once price is showing a bunch of pins at the bottom and refusing to go close below the previous daily low and start making all the sideways. This is a very early breakout. It's any other pair, like if it happened, Euro, Pound, any other majors, even this one could put a stop right here, 85.11, buy it 85.86. Yeah, so this pair is a small, not too much number. This would definitely a setup to go for. And where's the lowest risk entry should be? The lowest risk entry should be buying at 30-minute, 21 or 34 or wherever. It can come to a the previous highs as a roll reversal. This high, 4 hour 13, 1 hour. Yeah, so that's it. If it comes back here and see a continuation, of buy. If it goes up without us, if it was something that I need trade, I better just show you examples of what's the point of no return trades and what's the best way to find an edge, get in the trade fearlessly, more confidently. That means knowing all the angles and all the odds and preparing for the stop. Yeah, never risk more than 5%, 3, 4, 5%. I think it's the ideal thing. I'm not asking you just 10% on a trade, never. Yeah. Let's look at the pound yen. Pound yen. pound yen daily chart really going above, but again, it's, yeah, that's it. uh, yeah, 4 hour. The big lesson this week was, or in last few days, was when you see like this going again, whatever, against the moving average, with that, you see like this, get don't marry this, don't fall in love with this outside ranger, outside bar, you know. And it's because it covers a lot of candle, the term is outside. Don't get married for, because a lots of time, yes, it will work most of the time, but it's not something I would, yeah, I was gonna take a risk. But again, within a shorter time frame, let's look for, yeah, this would be like, yeah, okay, nothing wrong with taking this, okay, and nothing wrong with going to break even and taking some profit. But look at this, be very careful what's going on moment to moment, like every 4 hour, every 2 3 hours, or in this case 4 hour. This is 200. I see an outside bar around 200 right here. Can't fall in love, you can't completely convince yourself, guarantee yourself down move because of this outside, because of this big outside bar, outside ranger. uh yeah, so now we see convincingly upswing from 200, bullish, still ranging, looking for small, completely a W, a double bottom W, definitely confirmed, confirmed, confirmed. Nice pullback, nice opportunity, opportunity. Let's go to 1 hour chart. Okay, this is it. This was the drop, and it was Thursday night, night before non-farm payroll, where not much trading happened. And then it's still, look, the lesson is this, still the setups worked. I mean, we recognize the W and recognize possibly upward, possible, definitely, you know, bullish, definitely bullish, because these candles don't get filled 100% after W, after it makes a reversal pattern. After this candle against it, you're not looking at it to stay downward, you're looking at busted pattern. So if anyone trading this as a one of the reason to go short just blindly, without without going in the shorter time frame and seeing if there's a reversal pattern, a pattern against this outside bar, is gonna like not be, not gonna be a happy person later, not gonna enjoy that. Yeah, so in 1 hour chart, no, this is a 4 hour chart, so let's go to 1 hour chart. Okay, 1 hour chart. Overnight, I saw this, I bought it here. You know, thought not much gonna go sideways, and I was definitely convinced with the up, and which is in the, and rightly convinced, rightly. Well, I didn't have a very big position, I have a very small position, very small risk. I think I have like a less 1% risk or less. So I had this less than 1%. Took a left a, and that's another lesson. Leave the position, leave the trade overnight if you can, if it goes against the trend in Asian. All right, or any before and New York time, Eastern midnight time. If you see a drop against the trend, then it's very easy money. Ideally, if I would have just put a decent size risk here, 2 3% risk here, and forgot about it, and not even stressed out waiting for non-farm bill, not even worried about this, I would have just gone somewhere and not even looked at the chart. I say I went to sleep. I didn't. I just went somewhere, did something else, a trip out of town, not looking at the chart. I had no like internet or whatever reason. Just don't want to look at it. Not convinced. Planned the upward bullish trend in this, and I woke up. Excuse me. Or let's say I woke up next day, I partied all night, I woke up at noon, or stayed up partying, just stayed up and woke up late. Maybe not party, stayed up reading books and woke up late, up, whatever happened. Market did what it's supposed to do. This happened 2 in the morning. The last candle you see on the chart. Okay, this thing is keep. All right, this last candle you see, it happened 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Could not want to be watching this at that time. No way. Have a life. Don't live to only for trading. Is not the life. It's just opportunity. As you gotta look like trading is beneath us. I mean, not negatively, but it is. I mean, it should be. We shouldn't be slave to trade. Market should be our servant. We shouldn't be servant of the market. Going up, going up. Uh, Going up means from in a big picture. If you just put a pending buy order, I don't know if it's buy stop or buy limit, pending buy order at 1 hour 200. Sure, there's some other thing here. Yeah, some kind of horizontal line for previous high low. Leaving a decent size order with 2-3% risk. Wake up 192.20, maybe risking till here. 192.20, put a 192, yeah, a couple order 192.20 to stop 191.40. Yeah, about 40-60, roughly 60 pip stop. So I say I'm putting too many. That's $2 a point, $6 to $120 stop to make. Very likely looking at a big time frame to make possible, to planning to make, to expecting to make previous high, at least, if not more. So we're looking at 192.90 to 195, 192.20 to 195.20. Yeah, 192.20 to 195.20. Oh, 195.20. 192, 300 points times 2, $600. Risk of 120. Was it a good risk? Absolutely. Each to its own. Don't want to risk 120? Fine. If you're very small capital trader, risk $20 to make to double. Yeah, 120 to 6. No, I those at 4 times. Yeah, triple. $20 to make $60. Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. You know. So the lesson, big lesson. Please put pending orders. I'm gonna make a real good reminder. I'm gonna just end this video now. I think I covered 3 topics. Just to recap: mindset cannot be like normal, regular, average mindset. Normal, I'm not calling it average, but there's no other way to be a trader like anything else in this world. You gotta do it ops, unless you're already a Navy SEAL or something. But even then, plan, execute a plan the total max risk, leave it alone. The worst habit most traders have, including take profit too early. Plan where it can go, observe, identify, see all angles. If the dollar yen is breaking, definitely breaking to the upside right now, as I can see. I don't want to make it such a more video than this, but 4 hours chart clearly breaking. It can go rangy. Well, we don't know. Whatever it is, it's right now. Since it made a new high, idea is gonna make another new high. If this new high happened, this higher high, higher high, came down, higher high, higher low, up, boom, broke this. After this, pretty guaranteed is gonna make a pullback new high, pretty much. That's a chance we take. We trade uncertainties, but we take calculation, we trade the odds. So the odds were upside. All right, we'll make another video about pending orders.